I hate to use this as an example, but everybody, okay, I'm gonna put this out there.
Put it out.
When Bill Cosby had his situation with the law,
yeah,
it forced the reality of the situation, forced us to see him not as Cliff Huxtable, but Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? And we had to learn to separate the two.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Separate the man from the art.
Yes.
So I think sometimes that comes with age, that we learn to do that. Like
maturity thing again.
As much as you grow into the person that you want to be, and you have all of these experiences, you learn that, the prince doesn't come because you're cooking at the house with seven men. You start to learn, that stuff like that, because that stuff is inbred in little girls, that someday your prince will come, but you gotta be this way or be that way, like. And now you're getting to the point that these fairy tales are showing that you can be your own princess. The fantasies are catching up with the realities of it.
Yes.
So I just think sometimes it is the maturity. Age will help you do that, but also monitoring and policing your mind to get out of those situations and truly living your life in present day.
I'm glad that you said that aspect about living, because I have a friend, and she doesn't mind me saying this, but I have a friend who has a mindset of like, I'm not going to participate in certain things until I get married. And I'm like, girl, listen, listen. I'm not trying to say that you're not going to get married anytime soon, anything like that, but listen here, sis. You have to live life outside of the concept of marriage, because you are an individual prior to that. And so I love that you talked about being able to experience and explore life prior to that, because some women, I'm just gonna put it out there, like you said, some women will try to wait and be like, I'm gonna experience this with my husband, or I'm gonna experience this with my boyfriend or my fiance, whatever. But I'm just like, but time goes by in that, in your period of being found or whatever, what have you, or you meeting that dude or whatever, however that pans out for you. So what can you offer? Like you talked about, those experiences give you a grander view about life. And then that's what pulls people in, because you can talk about, like, when I went skiing last year, we was at so-and-so and so-and-so. And then that can bring somebody else's experience. Like, yeah, I saw that on this particular mountain. And so now you have a commonality. But I think that, and some men do as well, because I have some guy friends that just like chilling. I'm like, dude, you better go to the movie. You better do something, dog, because you just chilling at your apartment. Ain't nobody know you there. And if they do, they ain't coming over. I mean, like you said, we're in COVID season. You got to be realistic about these things. So I'm glad that you actually mentioned the concept of experiencing life and getting out of that the element of fantasy that sometimes that we create even in our own minds. It don't have nothing to do with Hallmark, because I love a good Hallmark Lifetime movie.
Yeah, love it.
Yes, but sometimes it's preconceived notions that we put in our own mind that we prevent people who's trying to engage with us. We prevent them from being able to even get a step towards our direction. Because we're like, nah, you don't look like Jack. And my mind says that you don't look like Jack. So I'm just going to hide and by. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, I would be concerned that I would probably ask your friend too, like, what if the guy that you were supposed to meet was at the spot you were supposed to be at?
Yeah, listen.
I hate that she's waiting. So
she ain't listening, girl. I've been talking for years. She ain't listening.
but I
love one thing, and she knows, but she's like, nah. I'm like, okay, girl. Well, why you doing that? I'm gonna tell you about my beach trip, and I'm gonna tell you about this, because I'm getting on the road. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had to learn that a long time ago, because I stopped waiting for people.
Yeah.
Especially like I love my friends, and they know this now, because my birthday is right around the time that school starts. And so, I have friends that are teachers, and it would always be a challenge to get people together, because my birthday always coincide with around the first day of school. And so I had to learn to not wait on others to celebrate the things that are important to me.
So true.
And so I started to plan stuff, and now, like, I love them, and I invite them. I was like, you can come,
Mhm.
not come, but I'm going here on
That's
this
right.
day.
That's right.
I'm letting you know. And because life, I don't want to miss out on certain things in life,
Yeah,
waiting on other people
that's
to
right.
get in line. You know what I'm saying? Because then you'll end up being like, oh, I wasted so much time.
And
You
time
know,
is the one precious commodity that you
dang
cannot get
it.
back. You
You
cannot
cannot get it back.
at all. So I think, like you said, when we start maturing and you start getting closer into certain ages, you start thinking like, man, I gotta put some more, roots in the ground and get some more experiences because I
Oh
want to be able
yeah.
to share these things with my nieces and nephews and things like that. I don't want them to feel like they have to stay inside a bubble. That it's okay to peep outside and experience. And if you don't like it, then hey, you can say I don't like it because I experienced it, not because of a fear that's hovering over you.
Oh yeah. I'm learning that now with everything being shut down for so long.
Oh, girl.
I'm learning to try to get back out there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because even the concerts that I want to go to and stuff like that, I'm like, look, look, I do not need Corona. Like, you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? You're thankful for the people who have gotten over it, and you're sad for the people who have not and passed away from it. And then
Oh
this
yeah.
whole, mask mandate, yes or no, stuff like that. And so you just you can get fearful. It can make you fearful. And so I'm learning to get back out there myself,
Yeah.
and not be afraid of getting back to life as
Yes.
as the new normal that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the new norm because things are totally different now.
Very much
But
so.
whether it's dating or going to the local Walmart can be a full, a full experience now.
Ooh.
So you do have to be willing to get out there and be like, listen, let me just guard up, put myself, do whatever I got to do, but still
Right.
be willing to live and not live out of fear. Okay. So at the end of the day, on your opinion, or based on your overall thoughts and opinions, what do you believe that people want from a relationship?